Okay, this is Robert Hodge. I know your show is over, but it is time now for Super Sound Showcase, and Ty Hodges is out of town at the moment, just for today, but he will be back shortly, and I am doing this as a service to all of our regular listeners and to our sponsor, Culture Fix, and this is my first time hosting Super Sound Showcase, so I am delighted, and I want to introduce you to my guest. This is Cyn Tremeau and her music partner, Mike Ault, and her son, Devin. And you know what? I am so happy that they are here. They came from Leesburg today.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So welcome to WMBG.
Well, thank you for having us here. We're really excited to be here.
Oh my goodness, it is so my pleasure. And you know, you guys have made an album. They have their first album out now, and it's been quite a collaboration of love from what I understand, and you did all the writing.
Correct,
right?
correct. Yep, it's all original.
Give us a little background on your partnership and how that all came about.
Well, you know, I was writing music on my own and with a band, and the band fell apart, and I decided that, you know, I needed to keep going. I had these songs that needed to come out, and I'll go into that. But Mike and I had met previously on a project for recording, and so we were friends. Yeah, I reached out to him and I said, look, I've got all these songs that, you know, I personally can't finish because I'm not an instrumentalist. So
let me just interrupt for a second. When we're actually talking, I know we set up the music so that we or set up the mic so that we'll be able to do the music. If y'all can come just a little closer to the mic when you're talking.
Okay.
Actually, that'll be a little better for us, I think.
Yeah. So I reached out to Mike, and he was very kind and said, yeah, why don't you come over and show me your songs. So I started sending him some songs, and when he returned from a trip from China, we met up at his apartment and we wrote our first song. It All Comes Back.
There were about 14 emails.
Yeah.
14 different songs, and I said, well, I think she might be serious about
I was chomping at the bit.
Right?
I literally told him, I said, look, I have these songs that got to come out. And so he started working with me. Over the next couple months, we'd written maybe 10 songs, and Mike said, he's like, well, why don't we put these in front of, you know, I've got friends that record. So we reached out to Jim Ebert at Q Studios, and we actually recorded a bunch of demos at Mike's apartment, and we sent those to Jim, and Jim met with us, and I remember the meeting didn't go very long, but he was into it. He goes, are you like Sean Colvin? You want to do Sean Colvin stuff? I said, no, not exactly. You know, kind of want each song somewhat different. You know,
sure.
The way we write, where it's usually rock based, but it's somewhat different. So so he said, I remember leaving there and I was driving home, and he texted me and he said, you're going to have a great album. So we started recording in January of 2016. And it takes longer than you think.
Yes, it does, especially when you're a perfectionist, and I sense you care about the music. I'm just going to show this album cover. This is a beautiful album. I've been enjoying it myself for the last few days. And what are you performing off of the album today? What are you going to perform?
We're definitely going to do a couple songs off the album. We've got some new material as well that we're performing live. So
awesome. Well, what would you like to start with? We'd like to hear some of this.
Well, I think one of my favorites is Still Love You. It was one of the last ones we wrote before we went into the studio, and it was one of the first ones we recorded. So let's do
let's hear it.
Okay.
Mike Ault and Cyn Tremeau. Okay.
Sometimes our meters work, sometimes they don't. Our intuition has mind of its own. Oversensing, interpreting, reactions get the best of no one. Eyes will wander, thoughts will too. I cannot see your point of view. I just feel the pain when you're not around. I will not follow you all over town. Am I being used? I feel so abused. I'm left all confused. Do I even know you? Are your lines all true? Am I just a fool? Feels like I shouldn't love you. One little lie is all it takes to make me think you're a fake. Your mask starts slipping, I am flipping. I wanna put it all back in place. Am I being used? I feel so abused. I'm left all confused. Do I even know you? Are your lines all true? Am I just a fool? Feels like I shouldn't love you. The fog is lifting, the mist it's thinning out. The light shine a moment, and I see you now. Stay away, don't break me down. Stay away, don't break me down. It wasn't easy to get free. The doubts still linger. What could we be? But in my heart of hearts, I miss all the ways my crazy love for you made me feel. Was I being used? Was I just abused? I'm left all confused. Did I even know you? Were your lines all true? Was I just a fool? Feels like I still love you. Was I being used? Was I just abused? I'm left all confused. Did I even know you? Were your lines all true? Was I just a fool? Feels like I still love you. Still love you. Still love you.
Wow. I like that song a lot.
No, so it's the acoustic version.
Oh, it's so nice how I can just imagine with the band, I'm sure. But, you know, you have such a soul in your voice and such a polish to it. And, you had mentioned when we were talking right before the show, she told me that she had been involved in theater and a lot of music theater. Mm-hmm. There's that interpretation skill that's in there that's lacking in so much of the pop and rock music today.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know
Beautiful.
what you're saying because when you're on stage and you're doing a role, you have to
Right.
bring so much more to a song than you do when you're in a studio and you're just a pop artist. So
well, exactly.
the training.
And you know yourself, an audience can detect dishonesty the minute you're out on the stage. That was so vivid and a very emotional performance. Thank you. I like that. And wow, what a guitarist you are.
Thanks.
Well,
Wow.
Mike is a prodigy,
Well, tell me a little bit about your history with that guitar, because it's part of you. That's not a performance. You're just part of it.
Yeah, I grew up in Northern Virginia. I played in bands in my 20s and 30s and 40s, and played for Nat Geo, TV stuff.
National Geographic.
Yeah, for about 25 years now.
25 years?
Yeah, as
You scoring their music, or?
No, as a session guitar player.
Okay.
For a studio in Kensington.
Wow.
And played with the Paul Rich Smith band for.
Uh-huh.
I'm a member of their band that travels around and does clinics and
that's the history of your instrument, as a matter of fact, is it not?
Well, yes.
You want to give that a little plug? Let's talk about
This
it.
is the Paul Rich Smith acoustic guitar. It's beautiful. I think they've been making them for about maybe 6-7 years now because they were electric.
Fabulous.
Yeah. So this is that they want to do it all.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great guitar.
You got one of them fancy guitar licks to show me?
Yeah. Oh, are you kidding?
Shoot your best shot.
Are you kidding?
Have mercy. How many fingers do you have?
That's 5 on one hand.
Oh, I like that. That's very nice.
And Mike's a chameleon.
Yeah,
he can play just about anything, and he's played with a lot of different artists too.
Uh-huh.
I just wanted to make a living playing music and be a session
Sure.
guitar player or play with as many people as I could. That
Right.
was my idea.
Now, do you sing as well?
I do some, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there anything else sing together? I'd like to hear something.
Oh, that we sing together? Not on this, not...
We didn't prepare anything.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
not rehearsed. Well, I'm famous for my off-the-wall questions. All right, so I'll retract that one.
We do a lot of cover tunes, but we also have a duo that we travel around. We do covers. So Mike and I sing together on that, but...
Okay, well, no worries. Next time, I'll let you know in advance that I'd like one of those duets because I think it would be just magic.
Oh, we will.
Great.
We will come back and do that.
Okay,
That'd be great.
so what else you got? What do you want to sing?
Let's see. Well, one of the songs on the album that we thought is kind of cool. It's kind of Beatlesque. It's called "We Don't Fit In, We're Aliens."
Okay.
I know.
Interesting story too.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I know. I guess the whole idea behind the song was I was looking around just thinking how unique humans are
Sure.
in our ability to make all these things from the materials on this earth, but how strange we are to be here when you look at other animals and they're just
Right.
in a normal setting. So I felt like there has to be some other reason that
Sure.
we're here for, and how our intelligence got here. So I was having a little existential crisis when I wrote "We Don't Fit In," thinking that perhaps we
Okay.
were supplanted. So yeah, okay, that's really odd, but makes your
All
mind
right,
go.
ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get
We
the
don't fit in,
answers.
we're aliens.
You're going to get the secret of life in this song, I believe. Let's have it.
I see the world and us in it at odds. A cancer grows inside us both. We do too much harm. I look around and all I found is conflict and strife. Can't eat the meat, can't smoke the wheat. Are we alone? Feels like us in this world we're living in. How'd we begin? Oh, we don't fit in. No, we don't fit in. So lost our souls deep down, we know the veil is thin. Don't know how we got here, and we won't till we die. Feels like us in this world we're living in. How'd we begin? Oh, we don't fit in. No, we don't fit in.
feel like there should be a big audience cheering after that. Oh my gosh, what a performance. And you know what popped into my head is that you're doing such a marvelous job while you're sitting down in that cushy chair. I know, and those high notes did not suffer.
High notes. I said I should be standing for this.
No, that was awesome. Not everybody could do that in a seated position. I am very impressed.
Thank you.
Very impressed. And you know, I got to thinking also, the random thoughts I was having was that as we lead into Halloween, what a perfect song. We don't fit in, we're aliens.
We're aliens.
You might have given me a costume idea, and I'll have that like going in my little Walkman with a little broadcast.
I know.
Yeah, I can walk around with that. How would you like to see me as an alien? I know there are people that are saying I already do every day. So anyway, I am just having the best time with y'all.
Thank
you
you.
know what? I just cannot even imagine that you are just, this is the first time at WMBG, and you came from Williamsburg, and I'm so excited that you made that trip and that we have a new friendship, because I really like your music. I'd love to support you and have you down in Williamsburg. I know a few places that will see this video and probably say, how am I going to get them? And I say, I'm their new agent. Call me. Because I would be delighted to present you somewhere.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And I do sometimes my own shows too, that you know, every once in a while I need an opener or something. So
absolutely.
we're gonna be talking. This is not the last time I will see the two of you. Awesome. Play us out with a little bit of something.
Okay, well, we should probably do a new one, and to to the point of that, we can cover some different rock bases.
Okay.
Do you want to do Toe the Line?
Whatever you'd like to do.
Let's do Toe the Line.
Okay.
Let's do Toe the Line.
Lay it on me.
This one takes this little gizmo I have here called the Cape phone
And that's the flashiest one I've ever seen, by the way.
It's supposed to be the new one that everybody says. Doesn't make a guitar go out of tune, but...
tend to find, and I'll lean on you until the day I can't find. What makes our love the perfect kind? Past mistakes, the heartbreaks, sure before, not anymore. So baby, just hold the line, just give me time to work it out in my mind. 'Cause I'm not ready for this yet, but baby, don't cut the line. 'Cause if you shine a light, it might help me through the darkest times I tend to find, and I'll lean on you until the day I can't find. What makes our love the perfect kind?
I like that too.
Thank you.
All right, you have made me into a fan. That is Cyn Tremeau and Mike Ault. That's been a wonderful pleasure having them here on Super Sound Showcase, sponsored by Culture Fix. And we are grateful to Culture Fix, as always, for the opportunity to showcase local music and local artists and people that really are up and coming in the music world. And I'm sure my listeners have really enjoyed this as much as I have.
Great.
Thank you for spending
Thank
the
you
day with us.
so much for having us. We really appreciate
it's my
it.
pleasure. I'm so happy. And now we are going back to the music you love, and I will talk with you again live tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening, as always, here on WMBG.